What's going on, guys? This is Gibbs with a raspy voice. It's sexy time here. It's sexy Eleague prediction time. We're going to go over these groups. We're going to go over the format, the seeds. We're going to do it all. We're going to do it all in this prediction video. I will be at Eleague, so I leave tomorrow as I'm recording this live on Twitch. So I'm recording this on Tuesday. I leave tomorrow, Wednesday. I'm helping with production. I'm helping with stats, highlights, and all that. So it should be fun, something different for myself. So I'm going to have a good time there. Hopefully, if you guys come, hopefully I'll have time to come say hi to everyone. And that's the plan. So if you're there, make sure you come say hi. If you see me strolling around, which is probably how I'll do it, I'll just be walking around, shaking hands, kissing babies. That's what I like to say. So that's what we'll be doing there. But let's get into this first. Let's talk about the groups. Let's talk about the format. Let's talk about seeds. So we'll do this first before anything else. Hopefully everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Hopefully you filled up. But now it's time for some Rocket League. And if you're Europe, hopefully you had some good biscuits anyway. So first, the seeds. So top 4 seeds are from the World Championship. So Cloud9, Dignitas, Weedham Girls, and Chiefs. After that, they went off historical data to get the last 4 seeds. So that's NRG's 5th. Then we have, Flipside is 6th. Then EG is 7th. PSG is 8th. So that's how they did the seeds, and that's how groups shake out. It would be 1, 4, 5, 8. My personal thing is I kind of would just rather try and not force rematches, at least in the first round. And if seeding, as long as seeding makes sense there, I could have easily seen, Cloud9 versus EG. You put PSG on Dignitas' side since they didn't play. Then maybe switch out Flipside and NRG or something like that and swap that. So then we would have different matchups. And it would still be a balanced groups. That's what I would have probably preferred. But, whatever. It all works. It doesn't really matter. The other thing is the format. Not a huge fan of double elimination for team groups. Because say you do know the pecking order and say you predict that correctly where 2 and 3 are playing each other, in the first round. Well, the first round match is basically meaningless if everything shakes out, obviously. Because the team that loses it actually kind of has a small advantage at that point. And that's, again, if everything shakes out. That is obviously risky. You obviously want to advance because you want to try and get it as that top seed and have that second chance. And you don't want to face elimination. But it does happen to have a lot of rematches between the 2 and 3 seeds. Like in this group, Chiefs versus NRG could easily happen twice. And I'm not a huge fan of that. The one way that you could change that is you put all 8 teams in kind of like a giant group. You just basically swap the third place finishers. So if you win and you go to the finals, you play the lower bracket winner. And say you lose in the finals, you would play the lower bracket winner from Group B. So basically what that does is it allows a group to get 3 teams into the semifinals, if they deserve it, if there is 3 teams that good, because the 2 and 3s would mix and match. And I think that would just be a little bit better. It is more confusing, and that's probably why they don't use it for the casual viewer. But the other way I would do it is at least give, if there is a rematch, a 1-game advantage. We're playing all best of 7s. For E-League, so a 1-game advantage isn't that bad. What's up, Lawler? Yeah, I got sick again. So a 1-game advantage wouldn't be that big of a deal, in the best 7, but it still gives some type of advantage to the teams if they rematch, and I think that would be a good way to do it. Yeah. So anyway, it's not the end of the world, but it is something to consider because we could see complaints if, say, Chiefs beat Energy 4-0. Or, 4-3, and then, actually the opposite. Yeah, if Chiefs beat them 4-3, 4-0, and then Energy beats Chiefs 4-3 later. It's Chiefs technically won more games against Energy, but they don't advance. But anyway, whatever. Let's get into it. I do like that they're doing 4 games on day number 1. Every team plays once. Then every team will play first against each other on day number 2, so on and so forth. I think that's a good way to do it. So, let's get to the first games. Cloud9 versus PSG. PSG's looking good. They just won, the Autumn Open or something like that from Rivals. PSG, they look good at the World Championship. Chaussette looked amazing. And that's what we've wanted to see from Chaussette in 2 seasons now that we haven't seen since DreamHack, basically. DreamHack Leipzig, he played amazing. After that, he kind of fell off a bit. He's playing amazing again. And if they can just close out games, they actually have a really good chance. I actually think that this group is the harder group of the two. Like, I think all 4 teams have the potential to make a run here and possibly win the tournament. But it's still Cloud9. And Cloud9, like, obviously, like, world-class performance when they play Dignitas. No one else can play Dignitas like that. They have to show that again early. It's a best of 7. Usually the better team is going to win these series compared to best of 5, like a little bit more often, just because it's a longer series. But I think Cloud9 takes it, but I would not be surprised if PSG won this group. I would not be surprised at all. But I'll give it a 4-2. I think Cloud9 can pull away because they just look so good with their solo plays at the World Championship, and I think they can do that again here at Spirits Chase. So I'm going to go Cloud9, but I am very scared for Cloud9. That is not an easy first match. When you're the first seed and you say the 8th seed's PSG, it doesn't feel good. Like, I would rather play... Honestly, I'd rather play probably Flip. I'd rather play EG and maybe the Chiefs than PSG right now. I'm a little scared because if PSG figures it out, they have a real good chance of going far here. But anyway, you know me. I'm going to dog on the Chiefs all day. So Energy versus the Chiefs. Let's talk about this. You can't really see everything perfectly here. I'm sorry. But we'll move the E-League sign. We'll move it. We'll make it smaller. Here we go. E-League Cup. We'll put up here. There we go. Chiefs versus Energy. I dog on the Chiefs all day. When they played Energy, they looked amazing. When they didn't play Energy, at times they didn't look as good. I think this one could go either way. It's that first round matchup. I'm going to give it to the Chiefs. I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to change it. I'm going to give it to the Chiefs here. I'm going to go a 4-2. I think Chiefs come out strong. But I think there's more pressure on them because they have to travel so far. And Energy's kind of like been around the block. And the Chiefs don't get that international experience as much. But I think the Chiefs, they know how to show up under pressure. They really do. And Energy looked really good towards the end of the World Championship. They kind of just got to tough out. But I'm going to give it to the Chiefs for once because I never give it to the Chiefs. So I'm going to give it to the Chiefs. We'll just finish this one out as well. Cloud9, they shit on the Chiefs every single time they play. They're going to do so again here. So Cloud9 goes through as your number 1 seed from this group. So there you go. And we got PSG Energy. Again, like, oh, man. Like, if I had the Chiefs down here, I'd probably have PSG beating them, honestly. But I think Energy makes this run back. I really do. I'm going to give it to Energy here. I think historically, Energy, I think they've only played once. I could be mistaken. I'm trying to think. I think they've only played once. But I'm going to give it to Energy here. We'll go 4-2. But yeah, I am very worried about PSG. Like, I think PSG, well, not worried, but like, I think out of all teams to be a dark horse, which I would include probably, like, still the Chiefs in there as a dark horse, like over Energy, and then PSG, then EG, and I guess flip side. I think PSG has the best chance to win it out of those. That doesn't mean necessarily to advance, if that makes sense. But watch out for them. Watch out for PSG. I think they could show up. But I have them going last anyway. Why not? Anyway, Chiefs versus Energy, the rematch. I think Energy takes it. We're going to go 4-3 just so people can complain because Chiefs won more games. So all of OCE can complain. But I think Chiefs beat them first time. I think Energy makes the run back. So on day number 2, they actually play all of these games, the elimination games and the qualifying games. So there would be 1, 2, 3 games, and that's from each group. So it's going to be a long day on Saturday. It'll be 6 games on Saturday and only 3 on Sunday. But I think Energy makes the run back, and Cloud9 and Energy survive this group and go on to play in the semifinals. We'll move on to the bottom group now. Dignitas versus EG. Dignitas did not look amazing at the World Championship. Like, Violent Panda, that was probably the worst performance I think I've seen from him since joining Dignitas. I don't expect that to happen again. I think Dignitas is going to come in pissed off, and I think they're going to play a lot better here. And I think Dignitas takes that win pretty easily over EG. Weedham Girls, Flipside Tactics. I'm just going by history, and Weedham Girls just has like Flipside's number. I think Flipside, they still have a lot of problems on the offensive side trying to get goals to go in. Like, if they can hold Weedham Girls down, they have a chance. But I still think they struggle on the offensive side. And like, it's weird because I feel like Cookseer didn't do a lot at the World Championships, and I think they're trying to change their style. That's what it seems like, to give like Yukio more the highlight. But I don't think it's working actually. Like, I think they need to go back to a little bit more Cooksier focused, and Yukio be that support a little bit more. It seems like they're trying to change it up, but it's not necessarily clicking just yet. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I think Weedham Girls, just because of the history of like Weedham Girls has been taking down Flipside consistently, I think they take this series. I'm going to go like a 4-1. I think Flipside, they got 4-0'd by PSG yesterday. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. And they only scored 2 goals in a 4-0 sweep. So they need to find offense, and they need to find offense quickly. We'll see if they can. But Cook's here, maybe not on the Batmobile. Maybe they won't allow it. We're not really sure. So we'll see about that. But that could hurt them, I guess. So who knows? Next up, EG versus Flipside. Something about EG. And also there's something about I don't want a rematch. So there's something about EG, but they find a way to surprise us. And I think EG takes this series. I really do. I'm going to go 4-3. We're going to even say Game 7 overtime. Cooks here misses a wide open net. EG scores and wins it. There's something about EG, man. They're making it work. Like, Chicago's playing really well. Like, I thought Corrupted G played really well at the World Championship. I think the one thing they have to figure out is Classics. He goes hot and cold so quickly. We saw at the World Championship, they kind of bounce back and forth. And, like, Classics was, like, the worst player at the World Championships for a while, and then he would get really, really hot towards the end. So he has to find his groove and be consistent, and I think EG has a chance here in this group. And I think it's kind of funny. Like, this group is like a Dignitas group. Like, this is exactly what Dignitas wants. Most of Europe teams that they destroy all the time, exactly what they want. And then for EG, they're always in the big three shadow, and now they have to beat the big three of Europe all in the same group. So that should be interesting. Some storylines there. But I think EG beats Flipside, and Flipside falls to last. Next up, Dignitas versus Weedham Girls. And guess what? Dignitas, they destroy Europe teams. They're going to do so again here. And Dignitas advances in first place. Pretty simple. Yeah, I think it's a lot because, like, the TV rights or something like that for the Batmobile. But I'm not sure the exact issues with it and if they are allowed to or not. But that's what I heard from the last time. So who knows? But yeah. So we got Weedham Girls versus Evil Geniuses. Again, like, Evil Geniuses, they find ways to win, you know? They've been finding ways to win at the last 2 World Championships. I think the road ends here, though, for them. I do think Weedham Girls, I think Weedham Girls, they need this so bad. They still don't have an org. Who knows if they have one by Eleague? Probably not, because it's this week. But any money that they get, you know, that goes into their pockets, that they don't get salaries, it's a big deal. So I assume they're practicing really hard. But again, that has a lot of pressure on the line. But those shirts, man, those shirts are gorgeous. I actually have one. I haven't worn it yet. I keep forgetting to wear it for stream, but I need to wear it. But those shirts are amazing. And for that alone, Weedham Girls is going to sweep. Just because of the shirts alone. The shirts are amazing. Probably be the last time we see those shirts. Sorry, I spelled Weedham Girls with an S. I apologize. But there you go. Dignitas and Weedham Girls, they advance. Pretty simple. I think maybe Energy and Chiefs is a coin flip. Besides that, the teams that should advance, I think, will advance. I don't see too many upsets. But hey, last time at E-League, there was a lot of upsets. So who knows? I think anything can happen. Let's end the group stage and move on to the next one. Okay, start the final stage. All right. These are some good matchups. These are some good matchups right here. Cloud9 versus We Dem Girls. Here we go. So now it's single elimination, best of 7. There is no third place game. So on the final day on Sunday, Championship Sunday, only 3 matches on stream. So that should be pretty interesting. But Cloud9 versus We Dem Girls. I'm actually really happy there's no third place game. I think they're kind of boring. But Cloud9, Weedham Girls. So last time they played, Weedham Girls did the Remco special where you go to the upper bracket and you just bounce out. The upper bracket finals and then bounce out. It'll be a similar story here a little bit where like one team's coming in off a loss, one team's coming off a win, but it's a brand new day. So who knows what could happen. You know, I'm always a big proponent of Cloud9, and I always think they're going to do well. I feel like I should like pick an upset somewhere here, but I can't. I'm always a big fan of Cloud9 on land. They always play really well at land. And I think they're just better than Weedham Girls. Like, it'll be round number 3 where Weedham Girls beat them on a fresh day. Cloud9 comes in and beats them later. But I think Cloud9 is slightly better than Weedham Girls. And I think they can take it. Like, again, we kind of saw it in that first match in the World Championship where Cloud9, when they're clicking, they're blowing out Weedham Girls. Now, I don't expect that, but they just have to make sure that they don't give up those easy goals that they gave up to Weedham Girls in their first round match, where is basically why they lost. So as long as they keep those out, they should be fine. But I'm going Cloud9 here. We'll go 4-2. And now we get the match everyone wanted to see at the World Championship. Dignitas versus NRG. This is where upsets are possible. Definitely possible. Dignitas coming in as the 2 seed, and Energy is the 5 seed. That's also why I don't really care for the groups that much, where like 1 and 4 are in the same group. Kind of makes this part a little bit more lopsided, but whatever. It's not that big a deal. But Dignitas, I don't think Energy can beat Dignitas. I really don't. As long as Dignitas is playing better than they did at the World Championship, I don't think they can play up to par. Because like I feel like Garrett G, he has to put on a Superman outfit, and Justin has to be putting on his Robin outfit, I guess. I don't know. Superman and Robin doesn't really work, but I'm going to go with it. Maybe his Wonder Woman costume, whatever. Well, whatever he does in his bedroom is for his own time, okay? So, I just don't see it happen. I feel like Justin was relatively quiet at the World Championship, and I feel like Garrett was doing pretty well, but he wasn't doing like Superman Garrett. And I think it's really hard to be Superman Garrett all the time. Fireburner, he's going to have to step up too. I just don't see it. I'll go a 4-1 for Dig. Because, again, I think Dignitas is really pissed off. Really pissed off about that loss. And then we got Cloud9 versus Dignitas. This isn't really that much of a surprise. In a 1 best-of-7. No bracket resets here. We'll see if Dignitas has figured out a game plan, because they know Cloud9 is going to go for solo plays. Because Cloud9 even said so in their interviews and stuff afterwards. I think Cloud9 figures it out. We'll go 4-3. I'm sorry, Dignitas figures it out. Sorry, I'm still sick. I'm still a little woozy here. But I'm going to go Dig, 4-3. I think they get their title back, and they will enter 2019 as the best team in Rocket League. I feel like if Cloud9 wins this, like right now I would still say Dignitas is probably the best team in Rocket League. If Cloud9 wins this as well, Cloud9 easily takes that over. We'll see if it was one bad day for Dignitas, or if Cloud9, was it one really amazing day for Cloud9 and one really bad day for Dignitas, or is this how these guys are going to play against each other? And that's what I want to find out in this matchup. I'm not really sure how that one's going to go. But I'll take Dig for this tournament, and that'll do it. There we go. Supreme Champion Dignitas, worthy adversary. Cloud9, Energy, and Weedham Girls, they both come in 3rd place. And that'll do it for the Eleague predictions. If you guys have any questions in chat real quick about Eleague or why I'm wrong, let me know. Let me know in chat, and I'll answer a couple here before we end this video. What is full results? Oh, okay, 3rd place tie. But, yeah. Why am I wrong? I'm always wrong. That's how it works. I did at least get Cloud9 in the grand finals. I was very happy about that. I'm waiting for a Lawler's coin toss video, because he did say the coin picked Dignitas this time, and the coin always curses the team that Lawler picks. So we'll see what his coin says, because I haven't seen that yet. But that's what I'm most looking forward to. We had the same. Did you do coins this time, Lawler, or no? Or no coins? No coin. Oh, Lawler's going bold here. No coin. Uh-oh. I'm testing the coin. All right. All right, there we go. So that's how we finished. But I do think if there's teams that could win this, I think obviously, I think Dig is still slightly favored, but they're not as big of a favorite as the World Championships. Then you have to give it to Cloud9, obviously. I do think after that, I think the hard part is to favor Weedham Girls. It's hard to, because they have shown that they just can't take down Dignitas. So unless they get outed somewhere else, I think Energy or Chiefs would probably be the next in line for favorites at this tournament, and then it would be Weedham Girls. But I still think that the Chiefs haven't shown that they can play all the way through a tournament and get to the end. So I would still put, because of history, on energy side there to have a better percentage chance at winning this tournament. But I do think it's gonna be tough. I think like Cloud9 and Dignitas have a fair share of the favoritism here, and it's gonna be tough to battle them out. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. It's gonna be weird with single elim towards the end. That makes it way more likely for upsets. But yeah, so we'll see if that matters in the semifinals. But that's it for this. How would G2 do if they were in this? Like, honestly, from what we've seen from them, I don't think they would do all that well. Like, I don't think they would make semis, no matter what group that they were in. Like if we go back to groups, say they're in for PSG. Like, they're not beating Cloud9 in my mind. And they're not taking out energy either, in my mind. Like, I think they are behind them right now. Chiefs, I don't know, because I haven't seen the Chiefs play G2, but I think that one could go either way. Like, I do think G2 could sneak out of a group, but we haven't seen it at LAN. We haven't seen it this entire year except for DreamHack. It's the only time they did anything at LAN, so we'll have to see them next year, and we'll see if there's DreamHacks or anything like that. And then if they were in the other group versus Europe, honestly, like, I don't know, because G2 just kind of has been kind of crappy at LAN, so who knows? I don't know what's going on with them, but we'll see next year. We'll see if they can bounce back and work on their problems. What is standards? Let's see what standards is. I don't even know what this is. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of pointless. But, all right. That'll do it for me, guys, for the Eleague predictions. We're going to go back to some Rocket League games. So if you want to see those, stay tuned. But for the YouTube, we'll catch you later. I'll see you at Eleague. If you're there, say hi. Say hi to Lawler. Hug and kiss Lawler. Don't hug and kiss me because I'm sick. But hug and kiss Lawler for me. And then just say hi to me from far away. All right? That'll do it. Thank you, YouTube. See you later.